Welcome to That One Show. So, who's on this week?
Shanto has a tick on him.
Oh, shit.
Really?
I got it.
Woo!
Shanto.
I'm AJ.
Is it already on your skin?
It was. I had to pull him off.
Okay, continue.
I don't know if we're introducing ourselves, but I'm Alex.
You are.
Yeah, your first debut on the That One Show channel and the podcast.
Welcome, Alex.
Welcome to That One Show.
Everyone's snap.
Me included. That's me.
And who else we got on today?
What we got on?
Yeah, who else is
We
here?
got Rogue.
Oh, me again.
Me, I guess. Alright.
Robe.
Good old Robe. Robe.
Don't they like not die when you try to squish them?
No, you're supposed to like
Light them on
Alright,
fire.
so yeah, burn them.
light him on
Burn
fire,
'em with a
flush him
cardboard.
down the toilet, split him with like a card or
Stuff in the
something.
I don't have a lighter.
Fire.
Damn, Tick's really starting this day
Dude,
off
that
like
sucks.
I don't know what happened to him. I think I just like.
that. It's alright, he'll
destroyed him.
freeze down here. He's not in
I
his
think I
natural
destroyed
habitat.
That's true.
him. He's
It's
like
kinda cool.
gone.
I think I destroyed him. Alright, that's
our hose go.
It takes a lot to destroy them, so.
Oh wait, here he is.
alright, good. At least we got him tracked down.
Isn't there a lighter behind the bar?
There usually is. It might be going, but I'm pretty sure there's one behind the bar.
Sorry for distracting.
I mean, hey.
Rap name, Lil Ticky.
Little Ticky, yo.
It might be gone.
Oh shit.
It's
I have a credit card. or
alright.
yeah, we'll split him in half.
He's like tiny,
Yeah,
so
got 'em.
where'd he go?
Here, use my debit card. With don't read the funny numbers on the front of it.
I'm pretty sure it's already like.
He's probably already beat, but you know,
Just make sure.
better to be safe than sorry.
Oh.
This is usually not how we start the podcast. Just
That's
like,
totally fine.
just letting you know, this
Just doing
is
some dancing.
a bit of a strange start to this
Why are
episode.
they like invincible? I think he's dead.
I think you got him.
He's not splitting in half.
I think he's fine. I think we got him.
He's
You're
dead.
gonna wake up in the middle of the night and he's gonna be like, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like he is. I'm fucking...
You're gonna dream about him
I thought I had
too.
like a bug bite on me or something, and then I touched it, and I was like, oh fuck.
Thankfully, I wore pants today, but that doesn't
So
mean.
did I actually though.
Oh yeah, that's right. You are
I'm
wearing,
better now.
Yeah,
That's
not sure how that happened. It was under my pants.
especially sweatpants. It's
Alright, I'm good.
kind of surprising.
Yeah.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's that type of time of year. Protect yourself from ticks. Seriously. So, I got something we could start with, something a little fun, something we're all like, and it's related to a little drawing in one of the corners of this room. Our favorite show, Smiling Friends, has a new season coming out this year.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh man, I can't wait.
I was expecting it to come out next year, but we're getting it, I think, towards the end of this year.
Oh, that's gonna be fun.
And it's been renewed for seasons 4 and 5.
Ooh.
So we'll see what that means. It was greenlit on June 13th, so
Okay.
that means it'll probably be coming out towards the end of this year.
Yes. Oh my god, I cannot wait.
I am so excited for this.
Yeah, we've been waiting for them to announce it, so.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm so hyped for it. Yeah, it's coming out this fall. Looks like it's gonna have about 10 episodes. Could be more, could be less. The first episode is gonna be called Silly Samuel,
Alright.
whatever that means. And it will be coming out soon, and I'm really excited for this. I just hope the show doesn't get milked too much, but usually Adult Swim shows are pretty good for the most part.
Yeah, I
So,
love Adult Swim.
I think this one will be alright. But yeah, I'm really excited for
I
it.
cannot
me
wait to
too.
see more
Yeah,
Ellen.
that's
Yeah.
gonna be fun.
it's been forever.
Yeah, it feels like forever too. Like when did the last season come out? Was it 2023 or was it
I know
2024?
it was like
I think it was
COVID.
23.
I think so. Let's see, season
Pretty
2.
sure.
Uh,
Oh, I lied.
it was last year. Okay,
Hmm.
but it was like it was like around this time last year it was coming
a
out.
year ago.
Okay,
I felt like longer.
It
than
does
that, to be
feel like-
honest.
it feels like a whole year has happened already, and it's only June.
Right.
So the season ended like a year ago today.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, coming up on it. June 23rd is when the last one came out.
Oh wow.
There was only 8 episodes last season too.
And we're getting 10 now?
Yeah, season 1 had 9. Okay, so they're sticking around the same range. It might be more than 10, might be less than 10. I don't know if that's official, but either way, I'm really
I know,
excited.
I'm so hyped.
I've said it a bunch, but I think this won our like show of the year last year, so
It did, yeah. Definitely.
yeah, it was a lot of fun. But what's been up with everyone else? How have you guys been? Haven't been seen y'all in a little bit.
Chilling out, hanging out. We did some work in the backyard, so.
Yeah, I saw the garden in the backyard. It's looking great.
Thank you.
Thanks, buddy. Yeah, we've been busy.
What are you guys growing?
All kinds of stuff. I got strawberries and peppers and
I put this
flowers and all kinds of
Nice.
different kinds of stuff like that. But yeah, it's been coming along. Some of them died.
Yeah.
It's all right.
That's expected.
Some of them are growing, so.
Most
Take
of
some
them
time.
are.
Yeah, good luck with it. Hopefully no squirrels eat anything.
Yeah.
A little bit of that.
A little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah,
But
Not
it's
bad,
all right.
chipmunks.
They can have a little bit.
Yeah.
They can have a little, but a little bit turns into all of them.
Right.
Yeah.
So just gotta be ready for that, you know?
I actually had a bee land on me the other day.
Really?
Yeah, like a bumblebee. It was so
Oh.
cute. He was just like climbing on my shirt.
Aw.
I loved him.
I mean, I usually don't have good experiences with bees. Like, usually they just sting me. But sometimes, like, I get the cool ones like that.
Don't get me wrong, I'm petrified of bees.
Yeah.
However, it was a bumblebee, so I thought he was harmless.
Yeah, they're great. Bumblebees,
Carpenter
honeybees,
bee, yeah.
carpenter bees.
Carpenter bee.
Yes.
I don't know the difference.
They're the big fat ones.
Anything
I
that looks
couldn't
like it'll
tell the
sting me,
difference, to
I
be
freak
honest,
out.
if I saw them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The honeybees and stuff are a little smaller. But yeah, I think they have stingers. I'm not entirely sure.
Honeybees do.
Yeah, they do. They don't really use them though. Like unless they're really provoked, I'm pretty sure.
Honestly, I don't know the differences. It was the fat kind.
Yeah.
So.
The fat kind.
Yeah.
Can't carpenter bees just bite you? Though?
They can
Can
bite, but it's
But they
rare.
probably won't, like, unless you grab them or something, like, they're not gonna bite you.
Yeah, the worst they'll do to you is fly into you on accident and then go away.
I just thought he was cute, the fact that he just climbed on me at all. I was like,
Yeah, no, that's cool. I like when that's cool.
That's
I,
cool.
I like when ladybugs crawl on me
I
too.
love ladybugs. Oh,
Although you gotta learn the difference between a ladybug and then the other bug that looks like a ladybug that
the
bites.
bad one, right?
The bad
Yeah.
one, whatever they're
I
called.
don't know. Weirdos.
Yeah, it's like
The
the
weird-
About that the other day.
yeah,
Yeah, it was lit because there was a ladybug on the wall in the kitchen.
Oh.
yeah. Every once in a while.
So
they
we
find
think.
them. So you think? Yeah, exactly. You never know.
I don't know what the other things are called either, but she always tells me about them when we see one.
Yeah. The not ladybug.
Anti-ladybug.
The anti-ladybug. We'll look that up and see if we find anything on. Oh,
No internet.
no internet. Oh,
It
yeah,
looks like
that's.
a dinosaur.
It looks a lot like a dinosaur.
You can play the no internet game.
I could, but I'm not
That's
going
fine.
He has before.
I have
Podcast.
before because this computer, you know them. They're pieces of shit.
Yeah,
They're absolute garbage.
I actually am
Yes.
surprised
That's
you're still using
crazy.
that thing.
Yeah, I've had this thing for 9 years at this point.
I think I still
Wow.
have
Well,
one in
almost
my
9
house.
years.
technically.
You have to
Did
use
you
it
guys
until
just
it's
like
dead.
keep them?
See,
You could
remember,
buy
2020
them.
was a bit of a strange year,
Uh,
so they didn't ask for them back.
Oh, see, when I graduated, I think we had the option to buy them for like super cheap, like
That's cool.
or something
No.
like that. So I did
Our
that.
whole classes got away with stealing them.
That's great.
Yeah.
Because they didn't even ask for them back. They just, like,
Yeah,
cut their
Yeah.
losses, I
I
guess.
graduated 2018.
Yeah,
and they were
Delsey
very
thought
strict
about
it.
that, I guess.
yeah. Yeah, Williamstown was kind of weird with
I
it.
probably paid like $25 to keep it. Or
Oh,
something,
for real?
Something like that.
Wow.
Something dumb.
We paid
Felt
for it
like
with
cheap for what it
COVID.
is.
Yeah, literally.
And then I never used it again, really.
Yeah. I only use it for the podcast at this point. It's just delegated to that. What are you looking for?
I just grabbed my drink.
Oh. What a great guy. Hell of a guy.
Gentleman.
No more coffee.
That's why I didn't.
Yeah.
drink.
Damn, no more coffee.
Well, there you are.
I don't want the bottle.
You got the bottle now.
Right.
I can toss the bottle.
Oh, thanks.
Look at it. It's
Like
like a bunch
teamwork.
of gentlemen in this room.
I can also sweep that up because I fucking suck.
Oh,
It bounced off the rim.
I was 1 second away from
Oh, there's
saying.
a broom right here.
I was 1 second away from saying, "Is that glass? You probably shouldn't throw it."
Yeah,
I was 1 second away from saying
It
that.
bounced off
Oh,
the rim.
shit.
Well, that's a great soundbite.
this is a great podcast so far.
The series of unfortunate events.
Holy shit. That
Well,
was
there was
completely
conveniently a
unscripted.
dustpan and broom right next to it.
It's like it was meant to be.
And then we got you clear too. That's great.
Yeah. We also got no internet on here.
Oh, fuck.
The fucking sound.
The sound was just perfect. Oh, is that Perry?
Oh, that's
Hey,
not
what's
good.
up, buddy?
Actually, yeah, this is not a good
Come
time
on.
for Perry to be
Come
down
here.
here. A bottle just broke.
Bye, Perry.
Like I'm
The love
saying.
of my life here.
Yeah. There was the 2-second Perry cameo for everyone watching at home.
He's an adorable little pup.
Oh, he's the cutest.
Oh my god, that had me crying. Jensen, that was fucking hilarious.
Ah, damn, it flew further than I thought. It's all the way in front of the fridge.
Damn. Is there any carpets back there?
Yeah, I'll pick them up.
Okay.
I cannot believe that. I feel
Like
like,
Very secure.
Excellent.
I feel like that should have been on TV.
Yeah,
Honestly.
that's something you could see on TV. I don't think they probably couldn't see the bottle breaking. I don't know if that's in the
No, they
shot.
definitely
But
could.
you can
It was
definitely-
You could hear it. You could 100% hear what just happened.
They might see it bounce off the rim, but I'm
Oh,
not sure if you can
that
see
would
that
be
from the
hilarious.
camera. Probably not.
I'll watch back and I'll let you know.
Zoom in if you can see it. Add a clip.
Yeah. The sound was perfect
Yeah, it
too.
was.
Yeah, it was fucking dramatic for no reason.
Very dramatic.
Remember this nightmare?
I do remember that.
Oh boy.
Pieces missing?
She's talking about a puzzle for people who can't see it. I try not to remember that puzzle. That puzzle
It
gave
took
me.
a long time.
It was a pain in the
And
ass.
then I went away, and when I came back, it was finished magically.
My searches are finally back.
Okay, awesome.
I just reset the
I can
Chromebook.
imagine this.
Fair.
This I get this for anti-ladybug, whoever this is.
That's
So it's not a bug.
It's a villain.
Ah,
she's from Miraculous Ladybug.
Oh, okay.
I watched that show.
It looks good.
You can't see them
That's funny as hell.
I'll
Were you just
let
talking
know
about this show earlier, too?
And the pink
I was, and I didn't
Yeah,
actually think it was
okay,
going to be
I
relevant
see.
to this.
Well, there you go. It became
If you
relevant.
don't look, you don't know.
Right. Looks good. I like it.
So are you looking forward to the next puzzle?
Absolutely.
Well, the next ones I think will be a lot better
It's
because
out right now.
yeah, we can start that later maybe.
Oh, nice, nice.
But yeah, we do puzzles around here. You've probably heard me talk about puzzles on the podcast before. This is the crew that usually does them.
It's fun.
This is awesome.
It's a whole lot of fun.
I like puzzles.
Yeah, ever since like high school is when I really got into like puzzles again. Like as a kid, you do them like you do the easy ones, and they're
Yeah.
like, yeah, I'm so smart.
Right.
And then I don't know, like my entire like teenage years until I was like when we were like seniors in high school is when I started getting into puzzles again. And it's just fun. It keeps your brain moving, and it's
I've always liked puzzles.
yeah.
I used to do the apps on my phone. I thought they were
I
fun.
still have those.
I have one Microsoft Jigsaw on my computer,
Nice.
Oh, that's fun.
mainly for the
Basic,
achievements,
yeah.
but it's like you get to do
Hey,
puzzles.
whatever.
Yeah. So it helps me, you know, stay like sharp up here just a little bit.
It's fun.
Yeah. Do a puzzle every once in a while.
Try it
It's
out.
good for you.
Seriously. I'd say if you want to start off, get like the 500 piece one is a good like starting one for older people, like people who are like under the age of 10,
Right.
and just go on to the 1,000 ones are the perfect ones to me.
Yeah.
And once you get like 2,000 range and up is when it starts getting a little too ridiculous.
That's why it's good for like
I
friends.
like it
Yeah.
for the challenge. It just takes a little longer.
Yeah, it's definitely a challenge.
Mhm. You just do it when you're bored.
Yeah, something to do, something to pass the time by.
Can't wait for the 10,000 piece.
Oh my
You have a
god.
10,000 piece?
No, but I'll have to do it at some point.
That would drive anybody insane.
They come in like separate packages and shit.
You gotta buy like
God.
the puzzle part 1, part 2.
Right.
No, it all comes in the same box, but they're packaged separately.
Okay.
Oh my god.
So you can put one piece of it together and then another piece and put.
That's
like,
cool
fit
at
them together.
least.
Oh.
I would definitely do it like that. Like I wouldn't take all the pieces out at once.
Nah, I wouldn't. Either.
Is it done by sections or is it all random?
I think it is done by section, so you can do it like that.
Okay, that's
At
cool.
least it's organized.
But I might just be wrong about that.
Yeah, who knows? Let's see if we can find
'Cause I
one of
haven't
these.
bought that yet.
Let's see if I can find any of these on here. On Amazon? Let's take a look. See.
Let's see.
What can we
This
get?
bottle shattered into so many tiny pieces. Bro.
I
Just don't mind me. I'm just being extra careful.
I was gonna say, I appreciate you taking it.
2,000.
Oh yeah, I
That's an
did.
8,000 piece right there.
8,000 piece.
Not everything is.
I'm just like using my flashlight.
Not a lot of people
Every
doing
little piece.
10,000 piece puzzles, huh?
Guess
no,
not.
I'm good.
There's
I
a
got
worse
most of
hold
it
open
now.
for
I'm just
3,000.
doing the last check over.
What is
So
this?
funny.
The Clearly Impossible puzzle. Look at that.
Ooh.
And it goes up to 1,000. Okay.
Okay.
You ever get a solid color one?
No. Oh my God! Look at
12,000.
these.
A
12,000,
solid
24,000,
Yeah.
Torture.
and it's
Oh my
$350 for it.
Oh, a whole like oceans.
Oh my god.
That's really cool looking. How big are these?
Yeah, I was gonna say, I wonder how big.
428.
It's like a life
Let's do
project
them.
for a single.
Let's look at
person.
this one.
Jesus.
Educa Boros Life.
Yeah, I wonder how long.
The
that
greatest
would
24,000 piece puzzle. Probably the only 24,000
For
piece.
how much money?
$349.50.
Damn.
take. I wonder if there's any comments of people that have like finished it and how long it took them.
They're still working on it.
Probably. I bought this 4 years ago.
I can't review it yet because I haven't finished it.
Has 4.6 stars, so I guess somebody has to have finished it. I got the package dimensions. Okay, here we go. 428 by 157 centimeters. Okay, so let's Americanize this.
Let's do that.
Let's put this into inches. Sorry for all you Europeans and
Probably
everyone.
like 200 by, well, that's
200.
200 inches by something.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
all American.
I forget what the other
brand,
dimension was. Maybe like under 200. But...
yeah. Okay, so 420. We got 168 inches, which is a lot of feet. That's like That's like 13 feet long.
Yeah,
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
And that's just like the length of it. So it's 13 feet by, let's see, so we take 157, that's easier to convert. 61 inches. Okay, so it's 12 by 5 feet,
Okay.
roughly.
And the pieces are the size of a regular
Jesus.
puzzle.
Yes.
Jeez.
Uh-huh. Oh my god.
You'd have to do that on the whole pool table.
Let's see.
That's ridiculous. It would take more than like 24 times as long because, like, you have to walk that whole
Yeah,
distance looking
seriously.
for one little spot that it's supposed to go in.
Oh, that would drive me wild.
Came out July 1st, 2007.
I wonder
Oh my
if anyone's
God.
finished.
That nightmare's been around for a while.
Someone's probably
Is that
finished
finished
it in-
picture?
Yep,
15 years.
someone
Holy shit.
finished it.
Oh my god.
There's no shot. Holy shit!
Oh
so
my
good.
God.
Look at that thing.
That's what she said.
Yo, took him 760 hours
Oh
to
my
assemble.
How many days is that?
It's a lot of time.
That's like 2 months of work.
It's like people play video games for way longer than that.
Yeah.
That's true.
Here's another person who finished it.
God damn.
It's like on the floor of their empty ass apartment.
Good enough.
2 years.
Just don't
Oh my
walk
god.
back here barefoot, maybe. But I think I got everything.
Let's see.
Walk back there barefoot and drag your
That
feet.
is a
Yeah, do
big
that.
puzzle. Holy shit.
So you were right, Bobby. They have it split up into 4 separate 6,000 piece like
That makes
packages inside. So I feel like that is very doable. It's just
It
gonna
is.
take a very long
Right.
time
It
to
is
do.
doable. It will take. Yeah.
One guy said 760 hours, the other person said 2 years, so I think it depends on how much time.
Well,
you're
yeah,
doing
you
it.
gotta think that 760 hours is probably just like downtime, like doing the puzzle.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got
Just
another.
think about how many hours of downtime every week you get,
Mhm.
Right.
and how many of those hours you're actually working on the puzzle.
Or how
Yeah.
often you're willing to do a puzzle.
Yeah. So here we go. Another review says it took them 220 hours.
Okay.
Like,
Okay.
so they're flexing.
yeah, roughly 50 to 55 hours per bag. They said. This other person said it took 3 months to complete, but they probably didn't track it like to a
3
T.
months seems pretty quick, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because how long were we working on that one?
Right.
A month?
Yeah.
Way
that
too
was-
long.
That was terrible.
That's 1,000 pieces.
I have that hanging up.
Or wasn't that one
Oh,
2,000?
was that a 2,000?
That one, the drive-in one you're talking about?
Yeah.
That one was
Oh, that
2,000.
one.
Okay, that's good. It's good to know.
I'm pretty sure it was 2,000. That was the
That's a
first
decent
one.
amount.
That was that was the second puzzle I hated, but that's for a different reason. The first puzzle I hated was the one that you bought
Oh.
of the lakeside.
Oh, that
The
one
guy
was
fishing with his
even
dog.
more rough.
Yeah.
That one I think was definitely harder than
The
the
drive-through one.
driving one.
Yeah.
that one
They
was
just had like
pain.
similar colors, that's why.
Yeah, everything's
Like
like
very blended in.
yeah.
Yeah.
Large spaces of just color.
Yeah. That was a
Yo,
pain.
what about the Warden State Forest?
Yeah.
Oh, being on fire.
That's
Yeah.
pretty crazy.
Yeah.
That's a
The last I checked, they had it like 30% contained.
it is 60% contained as of yesterday.
Nice.
So they're working on it. I think 5,000 acres caught on fire, according to 6 ABC News.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Just happens like now.
It's happening like clockwork. Like the weather in New Jersey has gotten way worse,
Really
in
hot.
our lifetime. Not even in our lifetime, in the past 5 years. Like, if people who deny climate change at this point are actually just like in denial, like in life. Like,
kinda like
their whole
crazy.
life is just a deny at this point, because like everybody experiences weather every single day,
Right.
and climate. Like, this is something that you can't tell me, like, 10 years ago, there was one tornado maybe in the past, like, 10 years. And now there's been, like, 3 in the past 10 years. Maybe even more. Like, there's a theory that there was a tornado here recently.
I heard about that.
Like, remember that really bad storm we had, like, randomly on a Thursday or
Right.
Friday? It was, like, in the morning, early afternoon. And there was a theory that there was a tornado there, but I don't know how true that is, but...
Yeah, I heard
And
something
we
like
got
that.
like non-stop rain too. Like
Yeah, and now we're like these fires are just popping up in our area more and more often than they ever have before.
I mean, it was like 90 degrees the other day, so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I feel like this past week has been kind of dry. It's supposed to rain the next few days, so thankfully that should take care of this entire issue. Although they have contained it very well, thankfully. So, but yeah, I was.
5,000 acres.
That's
Yeah, that's a lot.
Mm-hmm. I was feeling it the other day because I was outside and I know it was last night actually. I was going to Dylan's and I was like, damn, it smells like there's a fire. And then once I get there, they're talking about there's a fire. I'm like, oh.
We were doing yard work and we went out front and saw the smoke.
It was just
crazy.
smoke everywhere. I was
Yeah.
like,
I walked outside at work in Philly, and it smelled like smoke. Like it smelled like there was trash burning in the parking lot or something. Like it looked foggy. It was really bad.
Mm.
I'm guessing from the same thing, but
had to have been.
I don't
Had
know.
to
It was
have
like
been.
way worse in Philly than it was here that day. For some
Really?
reason. Yeah, because I left work, came
like
here,
wind direction.
and then
Yeah.
here it was slightly better. Like I still could smell it, but it didn't look like foggy like it did in Philly.
It was just crazy to look up at the sky and see it because the sun was setting, and I was
Yeah.
at first I thought it was just we were smoking, and then I was like, oh, this is actual.
The
real
sun was
smoke.
like huge and red
Right,
and easy
yeah.
to look at.
Yeah.
It was pretty, but
yeah.
Is that what was happening when I took those pictures the other
Probably.
day? Oh, and I posted that on my Instagram. Now I feel like a fool.
I'm
It
guessing-
still looked cool.
I'm guessing that's the only reason we would have been able to look at it and like it wouldn't have hurt our eyes as much
Right.
as normal.
Sometimes it's just like the way it's hitting on the horizon.
Yeah,
But no, it was definitely because of that.
because it was still like above the trees. And we
Yeah.
were seeing it, so
Did any of you guys, probably not, but did you get the opportunity to see the strawberry moon?
no,
Nope.
oh my god,
I slept through my alarm to wake up to
I
it.
wanted to see it.
I woke up an hour late and it was
Wait,
cloudy.
When was it again?
No, yeah, I think I saw that.
It was the other night.
Yeah, no, I think I was
That's
on
it?
my way to work.
Oh, really? Oh, that's cool. Yeah, because the moon was out the other night, like a full moon, and it looked really pretty, but it wasn't like the strawberry moon color, like that, for example.
Yeah, it was really low. But it did look like that.
So there's it in Florida. But yeah, this is what it looked like on, I think, like Wednesday night, like going into like Thursday night.
That would make sense.
And then the best time to really see it was like 3:45 or something the other night when it was like at its peak. And that's when I slept through my alarm.
Ah, it sucks.
I did get some cool pictures of the moon, and I put those on my Instagram story. Oh yeah, definitely my new favorite thing to take pictures of.
It's so hard to get good pictures though. It's so dim.
Yes, but then there's my camera.
Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, your camera just slaps with it.
Why, thank you. That picture alone disproves any debate between the iPhone and Android cameras.
yeah.
I don't want to hear it in the comments. It's just true at this point. Like, Android cameras are just they can be better.
Built different.
They can be
I
better.
have an iPhone. I disagree.
Yeah.
So
Well,
sorry.
you're wrong. Even though my camera
Disagree.
sucks.
So sorry.
But my phone sucks.
I'm an iPhone stan, even though they watch. So.
Yeah. The Siri's always listening. Did anybody claim the money from that? The class action lawsuit?
You know what? I never checked to see
Oh.
if I got the money. I
Uh,
did that and then never looked for it. I don't know how long it would take.
So, Apple has a settlement for like if you own an Apple device that has Siri activated within the past 10 years, you can get like money for it because
Right.
they had a lawsuit saying like that Siri was listening to conversations and stuff.
There's no shot.
It was true because ain't big companies great, and yeah. So now you can get some settlement money.
Cool.
They're offering you $20 per device for up to 5 devices that you have registered like in your account and whatnot that had Siri on within the past 10 years, like since 2014, I think, is when it started.
Well, I don't keep Siri on anyway because I always think that they're watching anyway.
Ah, so I don't know if you're eligible then,
For
but
the sake of it, I keep Siri on.
yeah,
Just say that.
yeah.
I keep
I'm trying to think. The deadline for exclusion and objection is July 2nd, so
You know, I think I got an email about that actually.
you probably did get an email about it. I wasn't
I ignored
eligible
it.
because really,
I'm not gonna lie to you, I thought I was getting sued when I saw the email.
really.
I was like, wait.
It's an official court email.
It was the fanciest email I've ever gotten. I was like, oh,
Decorated with Apple decorations.
I kind of thought it was spam. So I was like, yeah.
But yeah, you have a little less than a month to do it. So if you have Siri on within the past 10 years and you want free $20, up to $100 if you have 5 registered devices, go crazy. Go to the website. I'm gonna see if I can find it and put it in the link dump. And yeah, go get your money from these big companies.
$20.
They
It's
can afford
something.
it, trust me.
Oh, here we go. Put the Apple support community in the link dump. That'll probably give you your answer. I want to fill out the form for the Apple Siri settle. Unfortunately, I am not eligible because I bought the iPod Touch, never turned Siri on, and it might have been before I think Siri's on
Probably
it.
just, oh, okay.
I don't
was gonna say
know,
it's
though.
Probably just voice control at the time, maybe.
Maybe.
Because I had an iPod Touch 4th generation. There was no Siri on 4th generation. So if it was newer than that, it would have had it though.
Yeah. The only other Apple device I really use is like an old iPod from like the 2000s, which definitely doesn't even have a speaker on it.
Right.
So how could I even have a Siri?
Let me activate my Nano Touch.
Yeah.
Nano Touch, let's go.
And I have iTunes on my computer, but that's it. Like those are the only Apple things I really own.
I don't think I have anything.
I wouldn't think so. Like the power. Oh, do you guys still play Fortnite?
Here and there.
I'm only bringing this up. I don't really,
no,
but
don't
you know
tell
what?
me. Don't tell me it happened.
What happened?
Are you talking about King of the Hill?
The Father's Day special.
Brother, no.
What did they do?
They,
Oh, so
Fortnite
good.
added a
Yeah.
bunch of the Fox dads to the game in honor of Father's Day this
I
weekend.
need to
That's
get
fire,
I need to
actually.
get
So
Hank Hill.
That's
Hank
awesome.
Hill is now in the game.
Oh my god.
Cleveland Brown is in the game, and so is Bob.
Yes. No.
That's fire.
That's awesome.
They couldn't get Peter though?
Peter was already added.
Yeah,
no,
like,
I
gotta see
he
him
got
right
added a
now.
while ago.
Oh, I didn't know that.
But for some reason, they made Peter like a buff Peter. I think in the,
Oh, maybe
There
I
was
had
an
it.
episode where he was buff Peter.
yeah,
There was an episode where he was skinny Peter, right?
yeah, they've done every type of Peter at this point. They've done dinosaur Peter, so like, there you
I think
go.
it was hard to get the dimensions
That's
of like
why.
the Fortnite character,
Probably.
like
The hitbox.
the
would've been
hitbox
all
and
fucked
stuff.
up.
Yeah,
exactly.
Because like you can't alter the hitbox, or else you're paying to win with skins, which
Right.
is obviously not okay for a game that's like cosmetic based.
Right.
You don't want to. I'm trying to think of games that did do that. I can't off the top of my head, but
Bless you.
bless you.
Let's go.
Oh, I said it too early.
Mega bless you.
I mean, like,
They got the old.
not
Hank
really the
style
same
of
thing,
the-
but Rocket League, the different cars actually do have different hitboxes. So it's not like one's really more advantageous than another. It's just whatever you're better at playing with. So I feel like it's not bad in that case, but like Fortnite, if they did that, it would suck.
And speaking of King of the Hill, it's coming out with a new season this
Oh,
year.
Yes, I can't
It's
wait
getting a
for that.
reboot.
I'm
I
watching
am
that.
so excited for
Y'all
this.
seen the trailer yet?
No, I've actually not watched the trailer. I've seen like the snippets of like
Oh my god.
what the cast is looking like, and it's looking really
Yeah,
cool.
It's crazy.
Like I'm really excited for this because King of the Hill is like the one of these like adult cartoon shows that as I've gotten older, I like it way more than like I did when I was younger.
It's so good.
Because it's just the most grounded show, and it just feels real. Because it's not like nothing against like shows like The Simpsons and Family Guy, because I mean they're classics in their own
Yeah, they're
right. But
good.
this is like grounded realism to an extent in this show. Like Bob, he's gonna be 21 now. I'm excited for
Oh,
that.
He's gonna be
yeah.
21.
He's a chef in Dallas. And almost everybody's coming back for the show, except for the few that have passed away.
Oh, so.
One of my coworkers was talking to me like, what if Bobby had like Hank Hill's voice now? That would be so. That would be so.
That'd be kind of scary.
That would be weird. It definitely would be.
I don't know if I'm ready for that.
What his voice is gonna sound like though?
The same actor's coming back,
Probably.
so.
Oh, it's just gonna
Probably
be the
the
same
same.
voice.
Yes, the same people are coming back. Oh, for Bobby, I'm not sure. I
Yeah,
think
that's what I'm
I think
talking
so.
about.
I think the same voice actor's coming back.
That's just gonna be hilarious.
Let's see.
Dad, I'm a man now.
Pamela.
Pamela Adley. Yeah, fun fact: Bobby's voiced by a girl. If you didn't know.
Did not know
I think
that.
I did.
A lot of your favorite cartoon characters, like the little boys in the show, were all voiced by women.
Yeah.
Like Timmy Turner,
I was surprised.
That does make sense.
Bart Simpson, like, and they're very talented, like, actresses, like, very great. And I'm excited for this coming out August 4th. It's going.
August? Damn.
Yep, it's coming up 2 months from now, and it's going to be premiering on Hulu.
Wow. Yeah, Hulu's.
Yeah, I'm really excited for King of the Hill, especially because like
Me too.
I've been getting into it more and more, like in the past few months. Especially like I've been watching it at Dylan's house because they've been watching it too recently. Like everyone's getting back into King of the Hill right now, and then the reboot was announced, and that gives even more of an incentive to watch it.
Alright, I gotta put you on blast, Alex.
Uh,
How do you feel about King of the Hill?
I don't like King
You don't like King of the Hill?
I haven't watched much King
I-
of the Hill.
What do you not like about it?
I think the humor's a little dry. I'm not
I
gonna
could
lie.
see that. The humor is definitely
It
not
is.
for everyone.
It is dry.
I haven't really tried like The Simpsons. I love Family Guy,
Oh,
like
Simpsons.
you said, it's OG.
Yeah.
I haven't
I
watched
don't
many
think it's
episodes.
dry humor that's the problem with you because you like The Office.
I do like The Office.
you know what I
I
mean?
love The Office. I've seen it like 100 times. King of the Hill, I don't know. I think maybe it's just like too slice of life for me. Like,
Okay.
Not really that into the plot line. Not really that into the characters that much. Like, what's her name? Debbie, the daughter or whatever.
Well, she. Oh, why am I blanking on her name now?
Oh.
Luann, the girl that
Luann.
lives with them. Yeah,
Yeah, I
That's
think
like-
she's kind of annoying. Like,
she can.
Bobby's my favorite character out of all of them.
Oh,
He's
Bobby's the
funny
best.
He's funny as fuck. I love that meme.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know. It's not really my thing.
I get it. Have you watched it recently though?
Like an episode or two, like if Bobby left it on or something like that. That's
Mhm.
about it.
Like there is definitely like some episodes that go for a lot more of the humor and are like a
Right.
little more like out there. Like the famous episode where Bobby's going around kicking people in the junk.
Oh my
Like
god.
that. Like, have you seen that
I
one?
don't think so.
That one you
That's
probably actually
awesome.
really like.
I was gonna say I think maybe like I saw like a clip of one that I thought was cool, but I haven't actually sat down and watched like a few episodes.
Yeah, like there'll be some episodes that are just like straight up hilarious. Oops. But then like I was watching it was the first episode of season 4 last night. It was depressing. Like that episode was actually like there was very little to no humor. It was just very depressing.
Hmm.
But like for very good reasons in the episode.
Oh.
Because the show also, what's different about like other animated shows, they do this a little bit, but like King of the Hill's like a consistent storyline going on too. Like,
Right.
yeah, you can tune in every once in a while and just like you don't have to know what's going on. Like, I mean, Family Guy's kind of similar, and so is The Simpsons, but like they do this way less often.
Right.
Like they have like the once a season big event that changes
Right.
the impact of the show.
Plus they're actually like aging Bobby up now. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting.
And then with King of the Hill, like, for example, at the end of season, I think 2 it is, there's a giant, like, Walmart equivalent store that blows up, and then, like, Luann loses all of her hair, and as season 3 progresses, she's slowly growing her hair back.
I think I remember seeing that. I might have seen like an episode around that season.
Yeah. But that's one example, and then season 4, which I watched, at the end of season 3, Peggy gets into, like, a skydiving accident, so for, like, the first episode or 2 is her, like, recovering from that.
That
I
one
thought
was
she, like,
very
died.
dramatic.
Yeah, that's where I was talking about. Like, it was just... Well, that one was dramatic, but then the next episode after that was just very depressing, because it's, like,
Yeah.
her trying to recover from that.
That's
and
why I thought the next episode was depressing. I thought she died.
No, but it did end on a cliffhanger, like, oh, she might have actually... They might have just killed her off right
Oh,
there.
okay.
Like, if you didn't watch the show, like, past season 3, you'd be like, oh, wow, did
Like
they...
scare factor.
Yeah, like, is she actually just dead? Because they...
Right.
She hits the ground, and then it just rolls the credits, and that's
God.
where the season ends.
That's dark.
Yeah, like, the show isn't afraid to pull its punches
Alright,
on,
maybe
like,
I'll give it another shot.
Speaking of dark Adult Swim, have y'all ever seen Mr. Pickles?
a little
I
bit.
watched
that
like
show.
one episode and got
Got scared?
repulsed.
Yeah.
You didn't fuck with it?
I think we talked about this
No.
before
Yeah,
on the
it's a-
podcast.
Just the
my
art
God.
style is too much for me.
Yeah,
I just
it's
can't.
pretty rancid.
That shit is
I
hilarious.
love that show. It's so fucking funny.
It's
He's
oh my
demented.
god, it's crazy.
If you've seen that show all the way through, he's fucking wild.
I thought it
Yeah,
was wild.
that show
One
is
episode,
very
but-
crazy.
I'll say, Chance, did you ever finish it?
Oh hell no! I think I
That's
only
okay,
watched like
watch
one
it.
episode.
You
Ah.
watched the whole thing.
There's only
That's why we
32
are the way we
episodes.
are.
It's rough. There's how many?
32 episodes in 4
That's
seasons.
a lot to go through.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but each episode's only like 11 minutes, so
The
That's a
last
good show.
episode was crazy.
as is with
Remember that?
most Adult Swim shows.
No spoiler there, CP.
I didn't really know that.
Yeah, most Adult Swim shows like
Like King of the Hill.
well, no, I mean like because that was on Fox too. So I mean like the actual Adult Swim shows,
Right.
like Aqua Teen Hunger Force, Smiling
I love that
Friends.
show.
Yeah, like they're all like 10, 15 minutes at most.
Mhm. That's one of those OG shows.
Mm-hmm.
You guys remember Robot Chicken?
I was just about to bring up
Robot
Robot
Chicken,
Chicken
I
too.
haven't really
Yeah.
watched much of it at all though. I think I've
Really?
seen like one episode maybe. Yeah.
Mm.
What, Robot Chicken?
Yeah.
I used to watch it like every night at midnight on Saturdays.
Mhm.
It's great.
That was the show I would watch like late at night in elementary school.
Right.
We've done this before. But we'll go through some of the Adult Swim shows, some of the classics, some of the lesser good ones, but almost all of these shows are good to
Yeah,
me.
they're all classics.
A lot of them I haven't seen though. Like there's a lot of newer ones, but like you have the Fox shows like American Dad's on here.
Love
That's
American
great.
Yeah, like I remember Assy McGee.
What the fuck is that?
I don't think I've ever seen that.
It was like a very short-lived one.
Oh,
Ten
wow.
full seasons.
Oh, hold on. Let me actually click on it. I don't know how long it lasted.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
Assy McGee.
this is probably one of the real late-night ones. Oh, it lasted 2 seasons. So,
Okay.
there you go.
It got a second season.
Yeah, someone said, let's make 2 seasons of that.
Assy McGee.
Someone approved that.
Yeah. And, of course, there's anime on here, too, because of Toonami, which would come on even later at night. So you got Attack on Titan, and my favorite, Aqua Teen Hunger Force, my favorite anime. That is probably the one I remember. That and Robot Chicken are the 2 I remember most when
Yeah, me
growing
too.
up. Oh, also Black Dynamite was incredible. If you ever seen that one,
I don't think I've seen
that
it.
one's really funny. I'll recommend that one a lot. One of these shows has Tyler the Creator on it too. I'll let you know when I find that one. There's Boondocks is another great one.
I remember that one.
Oh yeah.
Oh, is it a cartoon or is it like Tyler the Creator show?
I don't
I
remember.
forget what his show was called. Fucking. He had a show though. I
Yeah.
Don't know if it was
Have you guys
called
watched
that.
Common Side Effects?
Uh-uh.
It's a really trippy show. It's like it dives into like psychedelics and like
Oh, that's
mainly mushrooms. But like
I'm gonna have to watch that.
it's a very interesting
That's
That
show.
looks cool.
And it has like a really like trippy art style at times because it's made for like people who are watching it fucked up on something. Eric Andre's show is a classic.
Oh my god, not Eric Andre.
Oh, man, I don't remember what the show is that I'm thinking of. Futurama, another great Fox show. Oh man, where is it? Harvey Birdman was kind of funny. I didn't watch much of it. Where the hell is the one I'm thinking of? King of the Hill, there it is. Loiter Squad,
Loiter
that's
Squad,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, that's his show.
Forgot that's what it was called.
I was about to say, I'm pretty sure it's like a real life show, like
Yeah,
a live
it is.
action.
Yeah, it's basically just them fucking around. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, there's the Mike Tyson show. That one's also really freaking weird.
Mama named me Sheriff.
I love that show.
I didn't watch that one.
Oh, it's,
There's Mr. Pickles.
Yeah.
Is that by the same
Sequel,
people as
yeah.
Mr. Pickles? I could tell.
Looks like
It
it.
is.
That might be the guy's arm, for all I know. Let's see. There's Naruto.
Love Naruto.
There's what else we got on here? One Piece. What is on cinema at the cinema? Again, a lot of these I've never seen. Like, no, I've never. I think I've seen like an episode of Primal. I can't remember.
Promise never been. Did
I
you
love that
watch
show.
one?
Yeah, I've seen the whole thing.
Yeah, Rick and Morty, obviously. Has anyone seen the anime?
I have not.
Nah, I don't have the platform.
I've never even heard much about it, and I've been really curious to be like, should
Yeah, I
I
don't know
check
if it's
it
good or
out?
not.
I don't
I'm
know.
interested, though.
I forget what it's on.
I think it's like HBO or something.
Yeah, it's probably on HBO Max.
Yeah.
Oh, did you guys know it's changing its name back to HBO Max this year?
Oh, is
really?
it?
Yeah, from-
Okay.
They just can't make up their mind what they want to call it.
Why don't you be like X?
Yeah, it's still Twitter.
Just make everything X.
I never even learned how to use Twitter, so.
Squidbillies was another one I watched a lot
I
back
remember
in the
that
day. Let's see. There is another one. I gotta find it. It's probably at the. I think I watched a little bit of Tim and Eric's bedtime stories. Like a lot of these are just like kind of fever dreams to me. Like I really don't remember much about them.
Too Many Cooks was fucking stupid.
It's got like the Family Matters font going on here.
You know a show that I think is really stupid?
What?
Beavis and Butthead.
Hated that shit.
I hate that shit.
It's very much a show that you kind of had to be in the era to watch.
I hate South Park.
I'm devastated. What did you just say?
I hate South Park.
I'm gonna cry. I'm like actually gonna start sobbing.
South Park was on when I was at the emergency room a week ago, and someone asked them to change it.
I'm so happy they did.
It was like 1 in the
I
morning.
fun.
Or no,
I
I
hate
don't know what time it was.
Cartman.
It was after midnight. We're just sitting there.
I
I got
fucking love
an IV,
South
and then
Park.
there's
I hate
South
that
Park on
little
3
shit
screens in
voice.
the room we're sitting in, and someone asked them to change it.
I used to
So
watch that show in the early 2000s.
they turned the TV off when the person that asked them to change it, and everyone else they just changed what channel was on as well.
Sobbing. Crying right now. I love that
Jeez.
show.
I think Cartman should in the show.
Are
I
you
hate,
serious? Oh,
I hate
he's
his
so
voice.
funny.
I hate his voice.
That's the best part.
No.
His voice is so tacky.
He's awful.
He's crazy.
Awful.
Well, there's-
Everyone else is I.
Everyone else is I
Like
love
Kenny
Butters.
doesn't fucking talk.
Well, he does talk.
He does.
We just can't hear.
Yeah,
That's good.
My favorite character is Butters. I think he's.
yeah. Butters is the best one.
He's so
He's
funny.
hilarious. And his birthday's on September 11th.
Yes, it is.
Okay, fair enough.
The last show I wanted to talk about, I've talked about this one many times, is Your Pretty Face is Going to Hell. It's a very basic show. It's just like an office show, but everyone's like devils, and they have to like, I think they have to like kill people or something that like Satan tells them to.
I don't
Really?
think I've seen this.
It might also
I've
be
never
like
seen
a,
that
there
before.
might be a cartoon of it too. It wasn't on
I'll have to
very
check it
long.
out.
It looks like a cartoon.
It's a live action show, but I think there was also like cartoon episodes of it. I could be wrong. It had
Sounds interesting.
4 seasons, and it's definitely off the air by now because I haven't even heard much about it. I don't know if this one is on HBO Max. I think I tried looking for it and
Yeah,
I
don't
couldn't
have HBO
find it.
Max.
But I mean, it's not the best Adult Swim show, but it was one of the ones I remember watching
Right.
at Sully's great grandparents' house one night. Is where I first watched it. It's the first time I ever hung out with a drunk Sully.
Ooh.
And we put
Wow,
on
first of
on
many.
Adult Swim, and that was the show that came on. First of many. That was the night he pissed in the sink multiple times.
Fun.
Multiple times.
Multiple times.
Why?
Because it's Sully. Well, a drunk, young, really stupid Sully. Now he's just an older, slightly less, but still pretty stupid Sully.
Shout out to Sully.
Just you know what I mean, Sully. You know we love you. Let's see, what else y'all want to talk about? I have a little bit of sad news. It's for anyone who's into like classic rock. You familiar with the Beach Boys?
No, I haven't.
One of their members just passed away recently.
It's unfortunate.
Brian Wilson.
Someone at work was like, "Isn't he 100?"
Oh my
He
God.
was 82 when he passed away.
Yep.
Jesus
Old as
Christ.
fuck.
I think he was dealing with like dementia the whole last year of
Oh,
his
no.
life.
Oh,
So.
that sucks.
That's awful.
I think he just passed. They didn't release like the cause of death, but I'm pretty sure it's probably just natural causes or
Probably.
something along those lines. And I was looking up the wiki article about him, and then like the edit was this article is being heavily edited due to their recent passing.
Oh.
Oh,
And I was like, and like their death date was just 2025.
No.
I'm like, oh,
Damn.
like as someone who grew up listening to the Beach Boys, that really breaks my heart.
Oh, you
'cause-
did?
Yeah,
Interesting.
I mean, I grew up with
I
like
listen to much
a lot of the classic rock in my
I
house.
know,
'Cause
I know, you know, it's the big ones.
you probably know
The
the
few.
the
Maybe
big.
like 5 songs.
They have a shit ton of hits, at least I think so.
Mm.
But like, those are the few songs that everybody knows.
I guess I just don't like go out of my way to like listen to the Beach Boys.
Yeah, like you've probably heard "Surfing USA" before,
Yeah, right.
and maybe like a few
Little
other songs.
Goose Coop.
Yeah, like they have a few big hits that you may have heard on the radio here and there.
Right.
That
But
real
It's not like I'll turn it off. Like I'll listen.
Yeah.
To it.
Kokomo.
Yeah, like they have a very distinctive like sound and voice.
Good Vibrations, everyone knows that too.
Yeah, like I'd say these 4 are probably the songs that people know. Like California Girls might be another one people know, not to be confused with the Katy Perry one.
I immediately thought of Katy Perry.
Barbara Ann.
Barbara Ann's a very
Everyone
famous
knows
one.
that.
Yeah.
But I think that's one that they covered. Like a lot of these like
Yeah.
early songs, like people just did covers of
Elton
over and over.
John.
Yeah, like they have just a lot of these are
Okay,
classics.
I know a lot more than 5 songs.
Oh.
Yeah,
Aw.
Such a baby.
like they did a lot of these songs. Like Sloop John B is another song that I thought was really good by them. But yeah, I just wanted to say rest in peace to the late and great Brian Wilson. And if you haven't checked out Beach Boys, seriously go check out some of their music. Like it's really feel good, happy, like
good.
beach music. Like you want something to listen to when you're down the shore, like you're at the water and you're listening to the waves. Put on the Beach Boys. It's the perfect vibe if you want to feel like a surfer dude.
Speaking of music, can we talk about how Preston and Steve can't fucking spell
Oh my.
and they're illiterate?
What are you talking about?
You didn't read my shirt
For
yesterday?
the blood drive she worked at, they got T-shirts because it was a WMMR blood drive, like the radio station. And at the bottom, it's like the shirt it's a
It's a
cityscape
skyline.
of Philadelphia made out of like the names of the people that work on the radio show.
And one that doesn't work.
And at the
anymore.
bottom it says like, what does it say?
Good morning, it's.
Yeah, it says good morning
Nah.
it. Good morning to see you. What?
That's
What does that
crazy.
even mean?
This is
Like
a
there's a
fucking
million
blood
there's a
drive
million
with
typos in that
hundreds,
phrase.
almost 1,000 people going to donate.
Good morning it.
And like
Good morning.
Y'all
to
took too
see
much
you.
of his blood.
That's pathetic.
That's what
200
happened.
workers, and you can't spell on a T-shirt.
That's
I think
not
the
like
Red
that.
Cross made them actually.
I'd blame
The Red
I'd
Cross
blame
made
the Red Cross more than like
I don't think they did the
Yeah,
shirts.
but like
Yeah.
they should have done like a last
Like a
one
spell
look
check.
at the
But
graphic that was
I
going to be
think
on the
they
shirt
made the
before they're like, yeah,
design.
make hundreds of these.
They
You
made
paid
the
for it,
designs,
too.
and the listeners picked the design.
That's so
Yeah.
silly.
maybe the listeners are the ones who spelled it wrong.
Yeah, maybe
And they
they
just
did
didn't-
it, or the Red Cross
So,
printed
like
it bad.
spell check the listeners.
Could be
Either
good
way, one
morning
of
to
them's
see
dumb.
you.
Something weird. But
Somebody messed up
You
really
didn't
bad.
proofread that after you
I
printed
don't.
thousands
But
of
it's not
them?
like one word's
I don't
wrong. It's like
fucking
I just
understand.
can't even tell what
Maybe
they were
it's
trying to
intentional.
say to me.
Right.
Stupid. It's
Good morning.
Good morning,
Good
it's.
morning, it.
Oh,
Good
it's
morning
just
to
it.
see you.
Maybe it's supposed to be like it's a good morning to see you. But
That's still out of character. That's crazy.
It doesn't make any sense. Good morning, it! Exclamation point.
Good morning.
to
It's
see
good
you.
to see you.
good morning it like IT like
Maybe, like,
like the
good
Indian
to
guy
see.
helping me with like do my math homework or something like on the YouTube videos like I don't know I don't understand. And also it like you said it's very interesting that they had one of the people that was on the Preston and Steve show, for context people who don't know this, is there was this girl named Kathy on there who was like a long-time member of the show. She recently got fired because like the company that owns that WMMR decided not to pick up her contract again. So,
It's unfortunate.
but her name's on the shirt, which I mean that's cool for like fans and like Preston and Steve who feel really awful about her getting fired. But like,
Here's a
That
shirt.
just means they made the shirts a long time ago and didn't change them because they
Yeah.
were like too lazy, I guess.
yeah, that could also be the
It
case.
costs money to change them.
Yeah. Just donate them to like people who need them, like all the
Right.
loser Super Bowl teams. Have you ever heard that? So you know how like they have like people with their Super Bowl champion shirts on for
Like
like
right when the game ends, they already all have T-shirts on that say like Super Bowl champions and like hats and shit.
Right.
you got to remember that they have to make those for both teams, in case one or the other team wins.
Oh,
So you've never thought, where does the losers stuff go?
crazy.
Most of the
sounds
time-
Also, like Africa. and,
Yeah.
like, places
That's cool.
that
I
are,
think
like,
this
third
year's
world
went to I think it was like Eastern Europe due to like the war in Ukraine.
That's awesome.
So like people over there got these shirts, but they must be really confused how the Chiefs won 3 years in a row when last year the Niners won. Which, fun fact, the Niners lost to the Chiefs in real life, but they don't know that.
Right.
But how did the Chiefs win 3 in a row if they lost last year?
Some misinformation spread.
Yeah, that's how misinformation spreads for people who don't have a computer.
T-shirts.
Like, what the fuck? But hey, they must have thought that the Buffalo Bills in the 90s were the greatest team of all
Oh my
time.
God.
Because, fun fact about the Buffalo Bills in the 90s, they went to 4 Super Bowls in a row, and they lost all 4 in a row.
That's so sad.
But in Africa, they're the greatest dynasty
Yeah.
ever. Like, oh, that's always funny to me. But there's also like the newspapers that don't get used either because they have to print both of them as champions the second they come out.
Good morning, it. Good morning to see you.
Good morning, it.
I hate that font.
And at the end, there's like a Rocky statue on the shirt.
I thought that was cool.
You can't even see what it's trying to say.
No.
No, good morning,
And
it.
even once you read it, you still don't know what they were
It's
trying to
stupid.
say.
Gives me a
It's
headache.
stupid.
It's like if AI tried to generate a sentence.
Who is this bitch?
Look at
Like,
this
who is this bitch?
bitch. Finder.
Don't fire me. Don't fire me.
Oof.
But they can't spell. They should have font checked and all that. redesign.
They should have seriously checked that. Like, what the hell?
Yeah, that's
It's
bad.
just sad.
They're probably like, oh, it's a just pile of words, so
No one's gonna
I don't have to
notice.
look at anything. Like, it's good to go. It's already there.
It's,
Like,
it's good morning to see you, man.
Yeah, good morning to see you.
They
or
failed their graphic design program.
Man, I could have done better, and I have very little graphic design
Right.
experience. Like, the most I did in graphic design was in high school. I mean, I've done it recently because of like school, like college and whatnot, but I've never done anything like that.
Right.
This?
A
Who?
pimp.
can't see what that
I
is.
can't see from
Who
here.
the fuck is this? Is he part of Preston and Steve?
Oh, that's
Oh,
Jackie
yeah.
Bam Bam.
What
guy
the
I was
fuck
telling
is
you
that?
was scary that you wouldn't like.
No, he's awesome. He's not part of Preston and Steve. He has like a different section.
I didn't see that there, and I'm kind of glad. I didn't pay much attention to Preston or Steve. I saw a glance of them and walked past.
No, Jackie's awesome.
I was working.
We saw him at
so-
MM Barbecue. He was like handing people the mic, like he was live on the radio
He's
talking about the
scary.
radio.
Oh, wow.
Like
He
the
was
show they
scary
had.
in person. He's crazy looking.
Oh, he's a crazy
He's
looking person.
tall,
Yeah,
even without the hat.
and he wears like really ridiculous clothes. He's
I
like
love that.
he's like the rebellious one.
How old is he? He's probably in his 60s.
Probably.
But he's got like crazy like black hair and like.
Let's see.
Let's see. Of course, there's no wiki for him. Whatever.
Absolutely love his name.
Let's pull him up on Instagram. There's definitely some pictures I can find.
14,000 followers.
Hell yeah. I follow.
He's so scary.
Yeah, there he is. That's him without like anything on. Unfortunately, I do not know how old he is, but yeah, there he is.
They've been doing this for 20 years.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That is a character right there.
He's met a lot of people in the like, they've done a lot of interviews with people.
Oh my god, what if one of them had a reaction after donating that? What if
Oh, look, there's the Red Cross Day. I think that was. I don't know where
I
that
thought
was.
that's in March.
Yeah, how many posts? Is he? Yeah, he
Wait,
posts
Red
very
Cross
often. He has 6,000
I
posts.
think I just saw a picture of him from MM Barbecue, like lower. Pretty. Oh,
Was
yeah,
that
maybe
it?
that's
No,
not
he didn't
MM
wear.
Barbecue,
I think he
thought
wore
it
like
was.
the same hat.
Yeah, that's why I thought it was from.
That's crazy that they've
familiar.
had this drive going for 20 years.
Yeah, he's been working there for a very long
I
time.
think the
too.
drive used to be in like the studio.
Yeah, back when they were probably smaller. He posts too often, so I don't know if we're gonna find MM Barbecue highlights on here, but he definitely posted about it. Like, he met Oscar the Grouch. Like,
Oh wow, that's cool.
he posts a lot of albums too whenever he's talking about them. But yeah, lots of cool stuff. He's a cool guy. Well, I guess speaking of music, I could talk about the artist I've been listening to, because as you know, I listen to an artist's entire discography every once in a while. Right now, I'm doing Styx, the classic rock band.
Let's go.
Nice.
So far, pretty good. I mean, their albums, like, some of them are hit or miss, the early ones, but they really started picking up their stride in, like, the third or fourth album. And right now I'm listening to probably their most famous one. It's called The Grand Illusion. And it has Come Sail Away on it. If you're familiar with their music, you know what song that is.
Yeah, that's a good one.
And I have seen them live last year. They're coming back again this year, and I'm taking my mom to see them.
Nice.
I'm excited to see them again. They put on
That's
a damn good show.
I actually really like every song that I've heard by them, so.
They also made Domo Arigato, Mr. Roboto. And they have a new album coming out this year,
Okay.
which I'm excited to listen to that. Yeah, I hear my mom in the background singing, speaking of which. Yeah, they're coming to Camden sometime in August 8th.
Okay, cool.
So if anyone in the Philly area wants to go see them, I highly recommend. And July 20th, they're going to the PNC Bank Arts Center in Holmdel, so another close-ish area.
Can we just talk about something that I recently learned about load and reload from Metallica?
Oh boy.
What is
I
it?
think we know what you're about
you,
to say.
I think you
I
both
think I know where you're going
I think
with
you
this.
both know, but I just
Yeah, it's
learned about
unfortunate.
the album cover.
Yes, the album cover.
Yeah.
Gross.
They're very interesting album covers, I will
I
say.
can't see the same. I can't see the same.
I know.
It's not right.
Yeah.
What did you think they were before?
I
Like,
thought it was like fire. or
okay,
Right,
that is what a
something
lot of
like
people say. Oh, the image for Load was originally called Blood and Sperm 3. Was made from cow blood and ejaculate pressed between sheets of plexiglass. And Reload is of piss and blood.
Yep. And that's
That's
so uncomfortable.
They were trying to do something a little, out there, a little wacky.
artist expression, I guess.
It's something. Because I think I think on like our album reviews, because we've talked about these albums before, we didn't exactly know what Reload was, but yeah, we knew it was in the same vein of like bodily
That's
fluids.
just wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, but hey,
Shit, it's great.
it's something.
Those albums are okay.
And yeah, and the albums themselves are just kind of alright. If you've seen the album reviews, you already know our thoughts on them. But yeah, overall, they're kind of just okay. They're very mixed bags. Have you listened to them recently?
No, not recently.
Okay. There is good songs on both of them, like quite a few, but
there are.
I've listened to songs from it, but I haven't listened to the whole album yet.
yeah, that's right. You're still getting into albums. What's an album you've done recently?
Well, I have a list of 17 that I've done throughout the past 2 months.
Ooh.
Nice.
And this goes for like different genres, right?
Yeah. Here, you can read it.
All right, let's see what you got on here. Facelift, Alice in Chains. I've actually not listened to that one yet.
It's very
There's
good.
quite a few of these I probably haven't done. Lunar Injection, Kool-Aid Equips, Conspiracy by Rob Zombie. Ooh.
So good.
I still gotta
I
listen
fucking
to
love that.
I've only listened to, you know his group White Zombie before Rob
Mhm.
Zombie? I listened to the Astro Creep album.
Oh, yeah.
Fantastic album, by
Oh,
the
yeah.
way.
Okay.
GNX, fantastic album, despite what the internet may tell you.
Right.
Chromacopia, I did like that
It
album.
was good. It's very good.
Wonder What's Next by Chevelle, have not done that one.
That one's good.
Jar of Flies,
Fireflies,
fantastic.
Mm.
Dirt, fantastic. The Unplugged, still gotta listen to. Heard it's fantastic. Hellbilly Deluxe, still gotta listen to that album in
Oh,
full.
that
But
one's
I
good.
know all the hits off of it. I love Super Beast.
Super Beast.
That's
yeah,
probably my
that's
favorite
classic.
off that album. Pale Emperor, still gotta listen to that Manson record. Toxicity, incredible record.
Mhm.
Jaws of Life, still have to listen to. Pierce the Veil's been on my list for a while. I'll get to them one
Love
day.
Pierce the Veil.
Ride the Lightning, incredible album.
Mhm.
Around the Ferv, Deftones, still gotta listen to that one. They're also on my list. I think all these people are on my list.
Yeah.
Vulgar Display of Power, fantastic album. Well, pretty good.
I liked it.
I
I
gotta
liked
listen
it a
to it
lot.
again. Yeah, but it was a pretty damn good album. Beautiful Lie, 30 Seconds to Mars, nice. And then A Flare for the Dramatic, another Pierce the Veil record. Gotta listen to that one still.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's the first one, 2007.
Oh, okay.
But it's good.
Is that the
Very
most
good.
recent one you done?
Yeah, I'm gonna go through all the Pierce the Veil because I think I'm gonna do like by artist now.
So like what I'm doing.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, that's awesome.
Yeah, I'm excited. So I'm starting off with Pierce the Veil. I'm gonna listen to all their stuff.
Cool. Yeah, let me know definitely how that goes, and I'll let you know what I do them eventually,
Yeah.
whenever that is, because my list is
Eventually.
ridiculously long.
Yeah, I'm sure I'll get there.
I have a list too, but I haven't worked on it much since I've been doing the album reviews. To be honest.
Yeah.
Um,
Like,
I have about 176 albums I have to listen to still. Actually, Currents never crossed that off.
Damn.
Listen to that. So 175.
hey, there you go.
Progress.
That's one less to
But
listen.
I have tracked a lot over time. I've listened to like 100 and. I haven't even put any album reviews on this list now that I'm thinking about it.
Oh, so that number's a lot bigger than what it probably should be.
But I've listened to 144 albums on here, so
Okay.
pretty good.
Damn.
Yeah, I can't even tell you how many I've listened to because of like doing these artists.
I tried keeping track, but I never remember to put them in there when I listen to a new album now. So
Mhm. Like I've probably listened to several hundred albums just from that, doing like artists alone. Like album review, how many episodes are we on right now? Like 120 something.
no clue.
And I've been on every single episode, which is fine, but I just didn't expect to be at this many already. We're not releasing one this week, by the way. Unfortunately, we did not have time to record one last week, so apologies for that. But next week's episode is going to be Inferno by Motorhead, so stay tuned for that.
Do you hear the viewers crying?
I'm sorry. It be like that sometimes. Last week was a weird week. We were all fairly busy, but we literally had to record the podcast like an hour and a half before we usually upload it because like we couldn't get people together in time because I was on like a weekend break and vacation at CI with Dylan's and
Right.
a bunch of other people. But
Stuff happens.
yeah, stuff happens sometimes.
Good times, man.
But we got the podcast out anyways, so that's all that really matters.
Well, there you go.
So, okay, as of right now, we've done 137 episodes of album review, and I've been on every single one of them.
Nice.
And some of those episodes we did 2 albums, so I'd say that's like 140 albums I've done
Oh,
roughly,
wow, nice.
and that's just from album review.
There's no album
That's
reviews
awesome.
that were just Zach.
No, well, there was a show back on the ThatOneShow channel way back in the day that many people probably don't even know about anymore because he doesn't do it anymore. But it was called. This is when Zach had a segment on kind of like what I'm doing.
Artists. He's talking about artists.
He would do a
That's
whole
right.
artist
That's
discography
what
in
I
a
was thinking
video.
of. Yeah.
Yeah, it was called Artist of the Week.
That's cool.
But eventually he realized some artists he just couldn't finish in the weekly time, and then he just stopped doing it. I mean, fair enough. He's more into like audiobooks now, so
Right.
that's awesome.
That's fun.
That's another cool thing to do. But yeah, here it is. Last episode was from 4 years ago.
That's so cool.
But yeah, he did this series briefly for like about a year or so. He didn't put out many episodes, but because obviously it's harder to listen to an entire discography.
Yeah.
Some of them are like a lot of albums. Like I think, for example, the Van Halen one was a lot of albums. He's done Drake. He's done some recent ones, but it was only up to like 2020. So you got so none of the new stuff is
You
in
won't
there.
catch me listening to
Tribe Called Quest. That's not too many albums.
Yeah, Tribe Called Quest wasn't long. Backstreet Boys wasn't too long.
Love Backstreet Boys.
Pop Smoke.
Pop Smoke was not long at all, considering he only put out like 3
Lil
albums.
Wayne, he did.
He did Lil Wayne. He didn't
Now
do.
That's a lot.
He didn't do any of the mixtapes or
Okay.
stuff that wasn't on Spotify.
Okay.
But even then, it was still a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, that reminds me. Did anybody listen to the Carter Six?
No, I don't expect myself to at this point. Hearing the few things I've heard about it.
Everybody has said, like, universally said it's really bad.
Anthony
Oh, I have
Fantano
to-
was like, I give it a strong 1 to light 2.
Oh, there he is, the first thing that pops up.
Yeah,
But yeah.
I watched that today actually.
Everybody
What
pretty
is it,
much
movie?
agreed. No, it's an
No,
album.
It's Lil Wayne's newest album,
Oh,
but this guy that have you heard of Anthony Fantano?
no. I
Well,
live
that's
on a
who
rock.
he is.
He's like a very infamous like music critic on the internet.
Oh,
and he gave this album a 1, essentially 1
oh
out of
wow. That sucks.
Yeah.
10. So
Yeah, most people agree that this album is pretty garbage.
Alright, well, I have to listen to it now.
I
Oh.
heard the one bar he was rapping something about like saying he was so high that he looked Chinese essentially,
What?
but he said like smoking so much till you think my name was like Wing Ding Ding Dong or something
Alright.
like terrible.
I love the casual Chinese racism
Yeah.
bars in the current year. I'm amazed in 2025 we're still getting
That's
those.
crazy.
Like,
It's free.
it was corny back then, but now
Right.
it's like, what are you doing,
now you just look
man?
stupid.
Now you just look really stupid.
Yeah.
And like, for me personally, I've never been a huge Lil Wayne fan. It might be
Me neither.
might be a bit of a hot take, but like, I don't know. I think his
I like some Wayne shit.
oh, he's got great
His
songs.
older stuff.
Yeah, his old stuff's pretty good, and he has a lot of good songs, but he's never been like for me. I've listened to all his stuff too by now. He's never been. I've not done Carter 6 yet, but he's never been consistent, like ever,
Yeah, that makes sense.
ever in his entire discography. He's never been consistent. Like his best project is the Carter 3, Part 3 to this 6-part trilogy now, and even that album has like some misses on it for me. It's a good album overall, but I don't know, just some misses on there. I thought Carter 5 was okay, like the last one he released, and then I'll let you know what I think of this one when I listen to
There
it.
you go.
I'm not excited, but I'll listen to it.
Right.
I have to.
At least give it a shot.
Oh yeah, I'll give it a fair chance. I'm gonna tune out what the internet's saying about
Right.
it. 'Cause
Form your own opinions.
yeah, maybe I'll like it.
Right.
I doubt it, but maybe.
See,
Doesn't hurt. Alright.
this part.
Eyes tight like my name, Wong Ding Ding Dong.
Wow. That's
That
fun.
is a 2025
That's fucked.
bar I never thought I'd hear, and I wish I hadn't.
Boycott Lil Wayne.
Boycott him. Damn.
Boycott Lil Wayne. I don't agree with that. Boycott this album. You can boycott the Carter 6. I'm alright with
I'm not
that.
a Lil Wayne hater. I just don't listen to rap.
That's fair. Alright, I think we could wrap this episode up now, unless you guys have anything else you want to talk about real quick. Any final thoughts, remarks?
Quick, give him some glasses we could throw it for the outro.
Oh my god.
Yeah, get another
Put the
glass.
sound
Oh,
effect
that's
on
so
the
funny.
end of the video right before it goes black.
God.
Yeah, they're like, what the fuck? But thanks for joining us on your first episode,
Yeah, it was
Alex.
fun.
I hope to have you on again sometime.
Yeah, why not? Give it a shot.
Hell yeah. And as always, our little outro, don't forget to tip your delivery driver.
That's it.
$5 minimum tip.